Welcome again to the Toombul Indoor Sports Centre for today's match in Indoor Cricket's National League. The game is between the Northern Territory and Victoria, and we've already seen some great matches in this series, and Jeff Lawson, I'm certainly looking forward to this one.
Mate, this should be a really good game, Smoke. We've got Victoria led by Craig Berger, very experienced Australian representative against a less experienced Northern Territory side. I've got to go for Victoria here, but you never know, the Northern Territorians might surprise us.
That's the Northern Territory Storm lineup. The first batting pair, captain Tony Keane and Trevor Wiley. John Turnbull, a player to watch in the fourth batting pair with Garron Metcalf. Let's go and join Ken Windsor, who's speaking with the Storm skipper, Tony Keane.
Tony, big game for the Northern Territory Storm against Victoria. Who we can look for as key players in your side in this game?
Yes, Ken, it's a very big game for us. Our key players should be Michael Woods and Dave Richardson for their all-round games.
Okay, Michael Woods, where will he field?
He'll field in the front half, mainly at cover and point.
And we look for some speed from him with his bowling?
Definitely, he'll fire him down.
Check the first speed gun out, you reckon?
Yep, we'll give it a workout.
Okay, thanks very much and good luck.
Thank you, Ken.
Two internationals in the Victoria Hammer lineup. David Simpson in the second batting combination with Brian Ferguson, and the skipper Craig Berger with Alex Jesensek. Berger, of course, vice-captain of the Australian team, and he's speaking now with Ken Windsor.
Craig, the game coming up, Scott Johnson, your keeper, big performance you're looking for from him?
Yeah, look, he's been a vital part, obviously being one of the main position players for the team, being the keeper, and he's worked hard over the last probably 3 months to ensure that he's probably look to be the top keeper for the tournament, and he set himself that goal 3 to 4 months ago. And he's certainly trying to achieve that when he gets up here, and he's worked hard, and I'm sure the benefits will be there for him.
Tony Keane and Wiley, the openers for the Northern Territory.
1 run.
And the call from umpire Peter Blow. Andrew Downs opening the bowling for Victoria. In fact, it's David Simpson.
Easy. Off the leg. 1 squad.
Victorian team are a renowned, excellent fielding team and very good control with the ball. So they are looking to put pressure on the opening batsman and keeping the total down as much as possible.
And that will certainly help keep the total down. Easy little pop-off catch off the net. Top edge, maybe a bit of glove there as well. Clever cricket, just bumping it up onto the net, making the catch even easier.
Players ready, please.
Victorian team are easily the stronger team on paper, but the NT side, they're fighters and they'll try their hardest to keep the total going up.
1 run.
You get a decent total on the board and all the pressure goes back on the other team batting second.
Last ball.
The commitment from the Northern Territory skipper there, diving on the carpet, making the effort just to get in, just to save that extra run, or definitely no run out, and getting in safely.
One run. That's over. That has changed.
Well, the first over's finished. The NT finished square with a card.
After the first over, no runs on the board. Tony Keane once out. Trevor Wiley with 3 runs. Alex Jesensek to bowl the second over.
3 scored.
So into the net on the side, but deep, plus the 1 run. So a good start for this second over. As well as Jeff Lawson in commentary. Queensland player, there's a great blow. Brendan Creevy, who's played this game at elite level as well. Brendan, that's a great start by Jesensek.
It certainly is a great start. I mean, it was interesting to see when he came into bowl, he had 3 balls on the seam there, so it may have been a slower ball. And the captain of the Northern Territory team, Keane, just playing across the line and bowled middle stump, trying to do a bit too much with that ball then. It's not the start that they want. The openers trying to get away to a decent start, hopefully at least 25 to 30 runs I'll be looking for.
1 run.
Interesting style from Jason Seck. He doesn't drive fast Yorkers. He doesn't hit the pitch hard. He seems to almost loop them up there, not quite spinner's pace.
But the thing he does well, Jeff, as we've seen there, he just bowls the ball on the spot, doesn't let the batsman drive the ball or pull, not too short, just lets it to the fielders to try and get the run outs, and that's exactly what's happened there. Nice little tap down back to the keeper and an easy out.
Yes, he's definitely bowling to his field. Not giving the batsman any pace to work with. And those close fielders, they really do get a workout when he's at the bowling crease.
Notice the 3 balls on the seam. Nice slow ball, nice and controlled.
1 run.
He knows his limitations and he bowls to those limitations. Doesn't do anything silly, just bowls nice and controlled ball, puts it on the spot and lets the batsman try to make the ball do the work.
You're in! Let's have a look at it.
So the video umpire, Alan Patterson, has been called into play. Final ball of the second over. Here we go.
Again, a slow ball, only registering 94. Pitched up nicely, and there's the out.
So there's a situation. Indoor Cricket's National League coming from the Toombul Indoor Sports Centre in Brisbane. Magnificent facilities for this game. As Bobby Gray takes up the attack for Victoria.
Bobby just trying to keep the ball up there, letting the batsman make the mistakes. One of the faster deliveries of the day at 122 for his warm-up ball as well, so hopefully we'll see bigger and better things from Bobby.
So he came back a bit quicker than 122.
Leg side.
You'll notice above the batsman there, you'll see the speed of each delivery.
Jason Seck completes the dismissal. Another easy catch on the leg side. That's his second catch in there.
Got a bit big on him, that one. 127 k an hour up the top there, you could see. Got a bit big on him right at the end there, and he just couldn't control the ball.
So for each dismissal, the batting team loses 5 runs, hence Northern Territory in this third over -11 with all these dismissals. The defence of the Victorians outstanding to this stage of the match.
Well, they're very sharp, aren't they? He's just bowling nice controlled line and length and letting the batsman just block it down straight to the fielders who are right on the ball. Excellent reflexes, straight over the top of the bails, easy out.
Well, it is stormy times for the Northern Territory. They're going backwards at a rate of knots.
Needs something to happen off this last ball of the over. Bowlers in, they're in trouble here.
Well, something did happen. That'll make them -21, 3 overs gone. It's a disaster for the top enders.
Seven outs in the first batting pair. Tony Keane 6, his total -20. Trevor Wiley out once and he scored 8. Second batting pair for the Northern Territory, David Richardson and Michael Woods. We heard Tony Keane say they were his big hopes, and let's hope they can put some runs on the board.
Ready, please.
Andrew's been around for many years now, as you can see there, and he's one of the sharper bowlers in the competition. So I'll be looking for a register, a big score or a big total here on the bowling kilometres.
Ready.
Scott Johnson getting the protector back on and the glove back on after bowling his over. Just holding up play momentarily, and that's sharp.
Not out.
Well, sharp and swinging, and very difficult to play.
There was an appeal for LBW, only if it's deliberate.
1 run.
Yeah, the only way you can get LBW in the game of indoor cricket is if you're not playing a shot and it hits your legs and it's going on to hit the stumps. So if you're playing a shot, you cannot be LBW. This will certainly be close, this one. An excellent throw back from the keeper. The ball was 126 kilometres an hour, as you can see up there. The keeper throwing it straight over the top. Haven't got a great angle on that, but it's been given out.
Video umpire is Alan Patterson, and he was in no doubt.
Play. One run.
David Richardson now on strike.
Excellent bit of fielding there for the single. Keeping it off the net is the second best thing. The wicket, obviously, the first.
Well, that's what all the high fives, the low fives, and the intermediate fives are about. A great piece of fielding in the corner from Jasenik.
Excellent bit of keeping there. Ball swinging out and doing a little bit off the pitch as well. And very quick stumping there.
Let's have a look at this one. Great side-on view. Well now.
So there you have the Northern Territory. -9 after 7 overs, and that's minus scores because, of course, for each of those 10 wickets, 5 runs come off the Northern Territory Storm total. Skipper Tony Keane dismissed 6 times, hence his total there, -20. Dave Richardson with the 2 outs is back to 0.
Let's get it flashing, come on! Let's get it flashing!
You can hear the keeper there saying, get it flashing, get it flashing. They're obviously talking about the score on the board going into negative.
Fly side.
And you heard the umpire say they're 4 scored, so it's come off the side net and rebounded onto the back net. So that's 3 runs plus the extra run that they ran.
1 run.
So the Victorian skipper Craig Berger holding himself back. This is the 8th over of the innings. Each bowler must bowl 2 overs. Each player must bowl the 2 overs. Doesn't matter what order, of course, they can't bowl them consecutively. And this is Scott Johnson's 2nd over.
Well, Jeff, if you were the Northern Territory skipper or coach, what would you be saying to your team now?
Well, I want this batsman to wake up. He looks half asleep. Doesn't get animated. Look, he's just jogging through there. And we've heard Brendan say so many times, you've got to run everything out. You never know when that throw's coming into the bowler's end, but Michael Woods just doesn't look active enough, not energetic enough. It's not a game where you can take it easy, relax. You've got to go full steam all the time.
One run. Last ball is pair.
Well, you heard the call from the umpire. Last ball this pair. We're 1 ball short of the halfway mark. Can the Storm get it back to all even after 8 overs? -20.
Leg side. Extra ball.
Leg side. And of course, being in the 4th over of this pair, the batsmen have the option to have that re-bowled. And I think wisely or it may not be wise if he gets out, but he's having the ball re-bowled.
That's over. New batter's place.
Well, there we go. Halfway, new pair. Northern Territory, they're 1.
So Brent Stevenson with the 1 out. -3. Matthew Brooks has scored 1. The partnership -2.
Alex.
So it's after 9 overs, a total score of -1 with those 11 wickets. 5 runs deducted from the total. For every wicket, Alex Jesensek coming on for his 2nd over, so the captain, Craig Berger, still holding himself back.
3 Scott.
Nice juicy full toss to begin just insect over.
And the ball hit into the B zone, so there are 2 bonus runs there to go with the run that the batsman scored.
Well, almost a leg side stumping.
Just clipping the batsman's leg there as it goes away, so save the stumping opportunity.
Almost a wide too, I would have thought, gentlemen.
If it hits the leg butt, can't be a wide. Well, they had a look at the stumping here. Excellent work again by the wicketkeeper. Batting out of his ground. Oh, I think he's safe.
Not out.
I got one right.
And that is
After
great
the
use.
replay, you got it right.
Great use of the video umpire, who for this match is Alan Patterson. And we're on a 3rd ball, I think, gentlemen.
Yes, that was a very close call, but I'd just like our technicians to slow down a bit to give Brendan Creevy a chance to make that prediction, because I feel confident he would have got that wrong.
3rd ball.
It was very close, that. Great piece of work from the keeper again. Very difficult when the ball's full and it pitches up around the crease to make the stumping. Very difficult to pick it up.
And he's batting well out of his crease here, Brooks. Well out of his crease. So what's the bowler going to do?
One run.
Excellent bit of fielding there from Ferguson. Jumping up high, changing the ball over into his left hand. And I think if it hit, could have been good night, Charlie.
7 Scott.
Dorothy Dix, number 6. Excellent strike there.
Well, that will improve the scoreboard. 6 plus the 1 run. They've got 7 there.
And so far in this competition, 6 runs off the bat there, a rarity. Hitting that back net on the full.
It's over. That has changed.
And the over, Northern Territory have got that score in front of the over number. They've got 11.
Northern Territory Storm with 11 runs from 10 overs. Brooks solid. Stevenson hitting a 6 in that last over. The left-hander Brooks on strike. This time it's Bobby Gray to bowl.
The skill level from all the wicket keepers in this competition has been phenomenal. I haven't seen a fumble yet. Every single ball's been gloved cleanly and the throws have been straight over the top. So congratulations to all the wicket keepers so far.
Two Scott. Side.
Well, it's a close call. See the lines are marked on the crease there. Indications to the umpires where the wide will be called. That was a close one.
And now we have the 3rd ball situation again. Bat on ball here is necessary for, sorry, it's only, they're after a 3rd ball. So they want another dot ball here to build up the pressure on the NT batsman.
No ball. Front foot, front line. 4 Scott.
Well, front foot, no ball call.
Last ball.
2 runs for the no ball. And 1 run for the batsman and 1 run for the ball going to the net in zone A.
One run. That's over. That has changed.
And the over, the NT looking respectable now. They've got 20.
Far and away the best partnership for the Storm. Brooks and Stevenson adding 19 so far, this 3rd batting pair, to take the Territory total to 20. And just check some of the Victorian bowling figures. Andrew Downs 3 for -9.
Players ready, players.
Bobby Gray 3 for -2. And Craig Berger about to have his first bowl, the Victorian skipper and Australian vice-captain.
One run.
Well, this 3rd batting partnership has been an excellent one so far. They've scored 20 runs out of their team's total, and they're looking to get it right up there so they can have a good skin to defend when they come out to field.
2 Scott.
Berger alternating over and around the wicket, depending on who's on strike, the right or left-hander.
Leg side.
He's only succeeded in confusing himself.
Matt.
Final
Extra ball.
over of the partnership. So the option of the extra ball for the batting side, because it was a wide.
1 run.
An excellent example there of how sharp these fielders need to be in close. That ball was dropped straight down at the batter's feet, and the fielder was coming in, but it hit the batsman's foot and ricocheted towards the net. So an excellent save to keep it off the net.
Well, Alex Jasensek in the corner again. It's his 3rd catch in that leg side corner. And an extra bounce from the Berger delivery. Maybe it was across the seamer. Important wicket too for the hammer, because the Storm were just sneaking away to a very decent partnership here.
Well, how about that for an arm? Excellent arm from Ferguson. Well, hitting it straight into his left hand, his favoured hand. Sorry, it wasn't Ferguson. Is that Bobby Gray? And a direct hit, leaving him 2 metres short. Excellent effort, that.
Both the left-handers on that side of the net, Brendan, which is obviously the normal tactic.
Well, it's not so much normal, but it's a preferred side, and right-handers on the other side, obviously. It just makes it a lot easier to get your stronger throw in.
Like. That's over. New batter's place.
End of that partnership. Northern Territory now 16 in the positive.
2 vital wickets by Craig Berger, so that 3rd batting pair going out 3 times while adding 15 in the Northern Territory Storm after 12 overs. 16 is the final batting combination. John Turnbull and Garron Metcalf come in.
Yeah, it was a key over from the skipper. That's why he's a multi-international. Knows how to put lots of work on the ball. Jeffrey could have been up around the 30 or plus mark going to this last pair, and perhaps looking at a 50 score, and that would have been competitive.
Opening bowler David Simpson back into the attack for Victoria.
Let's have a look at it.
Well, how good a bit of fielding is that? I think we just sit back and have a look at this replay. Excellent little shot, nice into the corner, nice and controlled, but have a look at this for a bit of fielding. Unfortunately, the batsman didn't have a chance then.
Good bounce back, wasn't it? Came back off the net pretty quick, straight to the fieldsman. Perfect line, little scoop onto the keeper. He did the rest.
You notice those in-close fielders don't go for the ball before it goes into the net. They aim to get it off the net. So they're allowing it to hit the net, and they're backing themselves to get the run out.
Leg side. No ball off the pitch.
No ball there, bouncing off the pitch.
Off the wicket.
Controlled it well, hitting it straight down, getting the extra 2 runs. So 4 scored all up. They need more of those sorts of shots, and that bit of luck to get that total right up there to make it a bit more competitive, I think.
Well, it's been all backwards for the Northern Territory Storm the last couple of overs. It's like a little nick, catches the keeper on the hand, goes straight up in the air. He gets the stinger. Now There it is, an edge onto that unprotected hand. He's just got the one glove on.
Players ready.
Easy catch for Bobby Gray, but the keeper's wearing it.
Bit of ice after the game and he'll be right, I think, Jeff.
He's the Victorian. He won't feel the pain.
Ball's good.
I can
Last
hear him
ball.
whinging from here, but
Well, he's a wicket keeper and they're a different breed amongst themselves. They don't feel a lot of pain.
a bit like opening batsman, Jeff.
Oh, some similarities.
He might have got a nick on that.
That has changed. Next over, start third ball.
No, that's the end of the over. Queried look on the faces, but still they stay at 12 Northern Territory.
Let's have a look at some of those bowling figures. Brian Ferguson, the veteran, 4 for -10. Andrew Downs also with very good figures, 3 for -9. Craig Berger to come on for his final over, 2 for -4. Good figures here for Craig. Could see him a leading candidate for man of the match.
Two, Scott.
Giving himself a bit of room there to have a go at the back net there, Turnbull, but the ball was an off spinner and spinning back into him, so he just had no option but to paddle it around the corner for 2 runs. Easy out there. That's an excellent bit of fielding there.
Just bounces up nicely for Alex Jasensek. Turns. Lovely technique. Look at that. It's almost the perfect throw.
Players ready. Play.
Be a bit of a swish this one, I think. No. Again, I've been proved wrong.
Well, Berger took some pace off the delivery. Also, it went like a leg cutter. It was a little knuckleball or whatever it was. It was very hard to hit.
Two, Scott. 2 to come.
Well, with this 4th pair at -6, I think they'd be aiming to try and get out of the negatives and into the positives.
Not out. 1 run. Last ball.
Last ball of their innings. Let's see if they can get away without the wicket and get those runs up there.
Finish off, come on, finish!
Last ball. That's over. End of innings.
The end of the Northern Territory Storm innings. And just 11 runs scored. No wonder the Victorians are very happy with their defensive efforts. There's the scorecard for the Storm. It all started disastrously. Look at that. 19 outs, 5 runs taken off the score, every for one of those dismissals. So leaving a total of 11. And really, another one outstanding with the bat. Michael Woods the best, just once out while scoring 11 runs. Victorian bowling figures, Brian Ferguson, 4 for -10. Andrew Downs, 3 for -9. And let's go down and join Ken Windsor.
Brent, captain coach of the Northern Territory, only 11 runs on the board in your batting innings. What can you do to turn the game around?
Well, we can try and take getting the skins, the 2 middle skins there. We've got 13, 15 to defend. Hopefully we can bowl to our front court. That's our strongest part of our game in the field, and give it a last from there.
So the boys will be fired up to try and take something out of this game?
Yeah, a few things we've said out there, so we'll come back fighting the best we can.
Victorian openers, Andrew Downs and Scott Johnson. Michael Woods to open the bowling for the Northern Territory. In fact, there's had a change in the batting order by the look of things. And in fact,
Play, please, Michael.
opening the batting for the Victorians, Paul Scott and Bobby Gray. Michael Woods opening the bowling for the Northern Territory Storm.
Quite a sharp ball there for that first one as well, so the Victorians know they're in a game.
1 run.
Tall frame, really sending it down, Michael Woods. And with the outswing as well, so just makes it that much harder for the batsman to face.
Yes, looks very useful, young Woods. I wonder if he's got an in-swinger to go with these outswingers. It would be handy to get one to come back.
No ball. Too high.
Got a quick bumper as well. Well, I don't know if it was that high, but it's just over the shoulder.
Unfortunately, it's a let off there because they had one dot ball up. They needed another one, but they let them off with the no ball too high, above shoulder height, so that's 2 runs. Just losing his run up there. Needs to pitch it up a bit, but not too full. Just get him coming forward, defending it down to their front court.
1 run. Last ball.
Well, a good piece of bowling. Quite backed up by the fielding.
We heard the coach, Brent Stevenson, before saying that their front court is their main weapon. So let's see if the bowlers can bowl to that front court.
That's over.
Well, excellent starting over. 4 runs off it.
Quiet start by the Victorian openers, Paul Scott and Bobby Gray. 4 runs coming from the first over. They're chasing a skin of -12 to get the first point.
1 dot.
David Richardson to take up the attack for the Northern Territory Storm.
Players ready, boys?
There are 7 points allocated to skins. There's 1 for each batting partnership, so there's 4 skins for that, and 3 points for the win.
Okay, Scott.
One of the better shots you can play in indoor cricket is getting over the top of the ball and hitting it straight into the ground so it goes high into the net. So if you notice the fielder that fields second up or at cover, quite often you see them with their hands right up high, jumping up. They're watching the batsman playing that shot and trying to keep it off the net, looking for that sharp run out.
Ball goes into zone A. You get that bonus run, plus the run scored by the batsman running.
No ball, too high.
Each team in indoor cricket contains 8 players, 16 overs in a match. Each player, including the wicketkeeper, must bowl 2 6-ball overs. Each batting pair, of course, bats for 4 overs. With each dismissal, 5 runs taken from the team score.
One run. Last ball.
Well, it's been a useful over from Richardson. There's his slower ball. Just dug out.
Chase. That's over. Thanks, change in play.
Well, a tidy over, but the Vic's head on. 2 overs for 12.
Scott and Gray making a sound start for Victorian Hammer. 12 their total. The Northern Territory scoring just 11, and the first skin for Victoria looks to be on the board. The Storm openers of Keane and Wiley were -12. There's Tony Keane behind the stumps. Matthew Brooks taking up the attack for the Storm.
Deceptive pace there too in his run-up. He just seemed to be ambling up, holding the ball across the seam. Oh, and a slow ball there, registering 89 Ks, but well handled by the batsman Gray.
Wide.
Well, that one's nearly clocked the video arm. He was ducking for cover, even though the net was in the way.
1 run.
Just out of the corner of your eye, you'll see Stevenson at second up there, the coach.
Last ball.
When he sees the batsman going for the down and up shot, you see him get right off the air in the hope that he can stop the ball and affect that run out. So just keep an eye on it.
Well, a sharp piece of work, but they don't quite affect the dismissal.
Third ball. Next over starts third ball.
3 overs down, 17 on the board. Just gets back in time.
Tremendous bit of work by the coach, as Brendan was saying. Just watch him in there, Brendan Stevenson. So a fine partnership by Scott and Gray. No outs there. Scott scoring 19, Gray 6, 25 runs, which means that the Victorian Hammer take the first skin. The Northern Territory Storm opening partnership was minus 12, but this is going to be more competitive. The second pair of Richardson and Wood scored 13 for the Territory. The new pair for Victoria, Simpson and Ferguson. And Garron Metcalf comes into the attack for the Storm.
Well, Brian Ferguson was outstanding with the ball.
I noticed just looking at his player profile as well, he lists that his batting is his strength, so let's hope he lives up to that.
Certainly nice balanced stance. It just looks like an organised player just in that stance.
No ball off the pitch.
Don't have to be too well organised to play that one though.
These indoor balls certainly do swing a lot more than the regular cricket balls, because they have a glazing on the outside which make them swing a lot more. Even though the Northern Territory team haven't seen many outs yet, they're still enthusiastic, and Woods there in the corner just showed how versatile he is, collecting the ball and turning in mid-air and throwing it to the receiver's end. So good effort that.
There's the ball not quite falling the way of the Storm at present. We've had a couple of half chances in the corners. Haven't been quite able to pull them off.
It's over.
Well, they get away with one at the end there. As that first over of the second pair finishes with the Hammer on 35.
Hammer innings, 5 overs completed, 35 runs on the board, and already Simpson and Ferguson adding 10 from just their first over. Simpson on strike.
Tony.
And skipper Tony Keane to take up the attack for the Northern Territory Storm.
1 run.
Once again, not quite sharp enough in the corners. The Storm.
We can see here Keane's not blessed with out-and-out pace, but he has to bowl nice and tight line and length. Try and let his fielders do the rest of the work. Can't afford to bowl any wides, can't afford to overpitch or bowl short at his pace, so he has to bowl everything line and length.
Simpson and Ferguson edging ahead for this second batting skin. Simpson, the second of the Victorians to be an Australian representative.
Last ball.
The difference between the Victorian and the Northern Territory team so far is been the basics that the Victorians do. They bowl every ball on the spot, and their fielding's just that much sharper. They get the ball in their hand straight away, and they get it straight back over the top to the keeper or their bowler.
Changes, please.
It's the end of over number 6. Victoria 44 and scooting away.
Simpson and Ferguson in good form have scored 19 in their first 2 overs. 44 posted by Victorian Hammer after 6 overs. And still the Northern Territory Storm without a wicket. As the coach, Brent Stevenson, comes into the attack for the 7th over of the innings.
Well, we heard Stevenson say at the start of this innings that they're going to have to put pressure on the second and third pair to try and get those skins. They haven't put enough pressure on these two yet, so let's see if they can do it now. Oh, nice leg spin, but he needs to pitch that up a bit more
1 run.
to cause a lot more trouble. Remember, they're trying to defend a total of 13 for this second skin, so with the score already at 20, they need a few wickets.
Not out.
Well, Brendan Creevy's asked him to pitch it up. He has. It's a delightful little leggy. Bit of bounce too. And well taken.
Two.
See how Ferguson plays him this ball. If it's pitched up, might be a bit harder to play. Probably not that pitched up, but it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, slow full tosses are not the most difficult delivery to put away. It's cafeteria material. Help yourself.
4 + 1, 5 for that last stroke. Good throw. That might be the first wicket.
If I had $1, my last dollar, I'd back this out.
Video umpire Alan Patterson will make a decision on this one.
I've doubled my money.
Get out.
Gutsy call and then out by a metre, Brendan.
Let's hope for the Northern Territory team, that's the first of many.
They need a monsoon at present. They need a little storm.
Well, here it comes, Jeff. Cyclone Tracy.
Well now.
That is changed.
It's a bit of a top-end storm. Bowled around the legs. Where have we seen that before from a leg spinner? May have just helped it on with a bit of glow at the end.
Just clipping leg stump as well, so very unlucky there for Ferguson.
The Victorian Hammer, 58 runs on the board. The Storm scoring just 11, but this is a vital skin. And let's have a look at some of these bowling figures. Coach Brent Stevenson, outstanding for the Storm. 2 for -2 from his 1 over.
Players ready, please.
And good figures for Matthew Brooks, 1 for 5 from his 2.
Play, please, David.
David Richardson bowling the 11th over of the innings.
Well, Northern Territory really need a few wickets here if they're going to protect this skin. This is their highest total of 15, so they really need a couple of wickets here.
Two.
But Jezinsek, he's just doing the basics again. Ball down and up, high in the net. Gives himself plenty of opportunity to get home for a safe 2.
Two runs.
Oh, well bowled.
Nice slow ball. Seemed to roll his fingers over the top, bowling a leg cutter or leg spinner, and there you see, if it didn't move, it would have bowled him. Creating a third ball option here.
Third ball.
Well, he's bowled two more
Third
leg
ball.
cutters than leg spinners, but they certainly turn from leg to off. Will he follow this up with the quicker ball, go for the Yorker, or another slower ball?
Must run.
Out.
Well, he followed
That's
it up with
over.
that slow ball leg cut. Oh, very, very well bowled. 5 off the Victorian score
Right,
as
right.
they suffer a third ball fate.
Yeah.
They go back to 59.
Over.
Final over coming up for this third partnership.
Play
All to
different.
play for. The skin stands at 15, and this pair have added 10 so far. So a chance for the Territory to get a point here.
Well, dot ball to start.
Well, the coach is asked to bowl himself in the leg spin, and Stevenson backing himself here to keep the skin down. Excellent figure so far at 2 for -2. He wants to improve on that if he can to keep this skin. And misfield there, letting the ball go into the net. 2 runs, 2 valuable runs.
Didn't someone once say we'll get him in singles? Might just get him across the line.
A wicket here would be very handy.
2 scored.
Not with a solid Citizen on strike.
Interesting one there that Alex believes the ball was over his head high, but he came down the wicket, as you see. So that's nullifying the no ball too high. So if he had stood his ground, it would have been 4 runs there, no ball, but it wasn't. Wasn't to be.
7 scored.
Well, that's put a hole in the skin.
Well, let's look towards the next skin, I think, boys.
That's a 7. 1 run, 6 off the back net.
Too late.
And that's experience for you.
2 balls left. They can afford to block this out if they wish.
And Craig Berger just knows what to do with a loose ball like that.
Last ball.
They can't lose the skin here now.
Five scored. That's over. You batters.
Well, the solid Citizen and the skipper, they do it. 12 overs gone, and Victoria 75 and cruising.
Craig Berger and Alex Jesensek finishing up with a partnership of 26, which in fact is the best of the innings. They did have 2 outs. 12 overs gone. Victoria 75. Final batting pair is Andrew Downs and Scott Johnson. But let's have a look at some of those bowling figures. Brent Stevenson's figures went for a bit of a burden there. 2 for 14 now from his 2 overs.
One run.
Michael Woods into the attack, and the target here for this final Victorian batting pair -5, so you would think that that's not going to present too many problems, but you just never know. Wickets will bring it all undone.
2 scored.
The bowling hasn't been the worst, to tell you the truth. It's just the fielding that seems to be a little bit off today. They're just not as sharp as what they need to be to affect those runouts or take those catches. But the bowling's still there. They haven't bowled many wides, and it's been good control.
Out.
Well, there it is, the first catch of the innings for the Northern Territory Storm. Nice, juicy edge off the back net. Makes it a fairly simple catch.
Two. 2. Last ball.
Go with Dave.
Well, Downs bowled very well when he got the chance to bowl, and he was excellent in the field, and he's been doing well with the bat so far too. Now, the wicket-keeper, Scotty Johnson, to face the last ball.
Well, 2 edges, 2 catches, so they are back in this skin.
So Scott Johnson with those 2 dismissals. -7 his score, -3 for the partnership. 6 wickets in the Victoria Hammer innings. 72 the total, and this Storm up for grabs. -5 the Northern Territory Storm, and this pair -3 after the 1 over. John Turnbull to bowl his second over.
Five is John.
Well, they're on fire now, the Storm.
It's taken a while to get into this game, I think, but they've got something to play for here. They can sniff a skin here.
Well, I'm assuming that was caught behind.
I think his foot was in the air there, Jeff, so we have to give the benefit of the doubt to the umpire in that case.
5. Three, Scott.
So the ball going into zone B, 2 bonus runs plus the 1 run completed by the batsman.
It's good to see some pressure on the Victorian batsmen. They haven't had any pressure yet.
1 run.
Another wicket here would just add to that, so let's see if the Northern Territory guys can do it.
This pair just with their nose in front for this skin. They're -4. The Northern Territory partnership was -5.
1.
All of a sudden we can hear a bit more talk from the NT guys. They realise they've got something to play for here and take something out of the game.
Well, look at that, they're fighting over the ball. Can't complain about that sort of enthusiasm. We expect the coach to be in there giving it his best.
If they can't get a wicket here, a dot would be great, because that would set up a 3rd ball.
2, Scott. That's over. Ladies changes.
They can't do that, and Victoria a couple more, 14 overs to 74.
Solid contribution from Andrew Downs, who scored 11 runs. Scott Johnson 3 times out. So the partnership 7, and they would appear to have the skin one here. But one last chance for Trevor Wiley to bowl his second over and final of the innings. And again, I must look at that. Victorian partnerships, 25, 24, 26. So consistent. This last one dropped away a little bit. Just 7 with 1 over remaining.
They probably wouldn't have been as switched on as what they should have been thinking. They've got the easy win, and the skin they're chasing is -5, so I thought they could get away with it. Probably not as switched on as what they should be, this pair. So hopefully in later games we might see that they come good with the bat, as I know they will. Two wickets here could make it very interesting. Put a bit of pressure on the last couple of balls. Oh, and that was their opportunity. A little misfield, direct hit there or over the top would have been another out for them, but not to be.
Changing direction. One run.
Always like to see that in a bowler. If nothing's happening for them, just change it around. Do something different, something that they're not used to. So bowling left arm around the wicket.
Bowling over the wicket.
Something a bit different. Now he's changing back over, trying to do something. Good to see.
One run. Last ball.
Last ball of this innings. Let's see if they can finish it off in style, Northern Territory, by getting a wicket. The effort they've put in really deserves it, and I'd like to see this fella get one.
No ball. Front foot, front line. Got the ball, Bosco. Extra ball.
Final over of the innings, the option given to the batting side. With no balls and whites, they want the extra ball. So Scott Johnson said, yes, I'll take it.
One run. That's over. And again.
So a comfortable win for the Victorian Hammer, scoring 90 runs to defeat the Northern Territory Storm 11. Scott and Gray starting with a 25-run partnership. Simpson and Ferguson adding 24. Berger and Jesensek 26. And the final partnership of Downs and Johnson 15. 7 outs in Victoria's innings. Total score 90. Northern Territory. Bowling figures, well, coach Brent Stevenson, the standout there, 2 for 14. Although Michael Woods, let's give him a credit. 2 for 1 from his 2 overs. He's the best. And 1 for 5 for Brooks. 1 for 9 there for Turnbull. 19 wickets and a total of just 11 for the Northern Territory Storm. A very disappointing batting performance. And some magnificent bowling figures for Victoria. The best, Brian Ferguson, 4 for -10.
Brian, man of the match, and the boys had a big win. Feeling pumped up?
Yes, we did. It's a good win for the fellas. It's something we've been working a long time for. 3 or 4 months of hard work here, and plus last year's disappointment as well. So yeah, we're pretty pumped up at the moment.
So you had a good match, bat and ball?
Yeah, I'm happy with my performance. I'm happy with the performance of the fellas in the team mainly. It's a good team effort, and that's what we hope we're all about this year.
A comprehensive victory there to the Victorians. Next week's match, Queensland versus New South Wales. So on behalf of the commentary team, Graham Dawson saying goodbye from Toombul.
Harris is in their own right, aren't they?